Marvel just dropped news. They flipped the switch. First real teasers for Avengers Doomsdays are here. And suddenly the conversations has changed. These aren't random clips or throwaway hints. They point to a much bigger plan. One that could redefine the Avengers, the timeline, and what the next era of Marvel actually looks like. Because every time Marvel starts moving like this, quiet drops, heavy clues, no whole handing, it usually means we're closer to something massive than anyone realize.
Are you not entertained?
So we're just gonna play some of the trailer teasers that's been coming out. Now we're not gonna play the sound because we don't want to be copyrighted, but we will. They'll
We
have
don't want
caption.
to get sued.
Yeah, like we not even we ain't even monetized yet, but we don't want this to be copyrighted for future for future monetization. But yeah, so we're gonna play some of the trailers, and we have subtitles going on, but we'll be talking throughout. So let's just get into the first trailer. Now, yeah, this is the trailer of Thor. Thor is confirmed to be
It's a good looking
in.
forest.
I mean, okay. Yeah, but yeah, you see Thor, it looks like I don't know where this kid came from. Who is his baby mama? Yeah, but he's talking about
So,
his kid a lot in this trailer.
so I hate to say this, not to be off subject. There's another Thor movie coming out.
Yeah, I
And
detest that.
yeah,
You see him
and
praying right here to his father.
I saw something talking about that it's supposed to issues from the Love and Thunder. So I guess to answer your questions, what you're seeing here, you probably have to see another movie to get those answers.
I'm not watching any more Thor movies. But yeah, he's praying. He's talking about going into one last battle and coming back to his
Praying for the All
child.
Fathers.
Yeah, and then you see the thing, and you see December 18th, 2026, not that far away, and it has a clock. All right, so let's go into the next one. This one is of Steve Rogers. Is confirmed to be in Doomsday, unfortunately. I do not like Captain America people.
Oh,
You
I do
see, he
not like
coming
him.
off. He on his Triumph motorcycle, very common, big brand motorcycle. He has a wedding ring on. He's walking into a little house in the prairie house right here. Slow motion. He's pulling out the uniform. Don't have a lot of dust on. He's packing it away. He's saying it's a wrap. He's retired. He came back in time just to have a baby with this woman. He's holding the baby
Is
right
everyone
there.
just having kids in this movie?
Yo, now that you say that, yeah. Everybody,
Is
yeah.
everyone just, parents now? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, hey, Endgame was very traumatic. Endgame. There you go. Steve Rogers will return in Doomsday. Confirmed
Now
in
wait a
this
minute. Hold on.
trailer.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm confused.
December 18th.
Because didn't he grow old in Endgame?
But that's why I said in the last topic with the Black Panther, there's like there's colliding timelines. It's multiple timelines.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're colliding all into this climax like thing. That's why I said now if you want to recast Black Panther, now's the time.
Now's the time.
That's all. We don't know. That's not confirmed. I'm not saying whatever, but there's different timelines in this shit. All right, so this is the latest one, and this is the one that's really been going around the internet. You see, we come into this post-apocalyptic looking building. It's already been ransacked a little bit. There's obviously some shit going on, and what pops up next? Xavier's school symbol. So this is the X-Men. Yeah, this is something about this bromance is just crazy. Every time some shit hit the fan, these two, they don't go to their girlfriends, they go to each other. Like that's some true bro love right there.
They're the OGs. They're the OGs. What are you talking about?
Look, they about to go
for mutant rights, damn it.
They gonna go gently into that good night together. And we got, listen, I just want to pause. God damn it, I try to pause it. This scene right here is what's got the internet in the fucking chokehold. Cyclops, for one, he's in retro gear. Everybody's gonna fucking love that. And he's going bananas.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people in the original X-Men movies feels like they nerfed the fuck out of Cyclops. And and like, yeah, I can say so. But that was early, 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 back when Fox was making them. But a lot of people felt like Cyclops never got to show his true power. As
Mhm.
you can see, it looks like he's going ham right here, and somebody's about to get the business. It seems like there's
Not
something
the
walking
business.
behind him. I can't. Is that fire? It looks like there's fire outside the school right there. Magneto is just, he's seen better days. He's on his last leg. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. So you see these big things are walking. That could be the Synoids. Is that what they're called? Surrounding Cyclops, and maybe he's outside the
The
school.
Sentinels.
Sentinels, yeah,
Sentinels.
I knew something like that. But yeah, it looked like there's something walking behind him, or that could be that damn Titan that's stuck outside the Antarctica. It could be one of those too. But yeah, looks like look like my guy is really gonna get his shine. And those are the three teasers that's out. So, Infamous, how do you feel about what you've seen so far about the people that is at this point confirmed to be in the movie? I'm sure we still got a long way to December 18th, so I'm sure there'll be a lot more confirmations and things like that. But what do you think about all the teasers so far?
I don't care about Steve Rogers.
Oh, absolutely
I
not.
don't care about Steve Rogers.
I don't care about Thor.
Thor. I do have a soft spot for Thor because I do like Norse mythology. But what are you doing
I'm so
with his
exhausted.
character? What? Yes, he got a fourth movie when no one else did. Now he's getting a fifth movie, and then the children thing. Oh, is everyone having kids? What's happening? But you made me remember. This is not a continuation of Endgame. This is a completely different story in how they're going about it. This
Mhm.
is leading to the Secret Wars story. I don't know if anybody knows anything about that, but it's a pretty huge epic storyline in comic books, similar to the Infinity storyline, and I'm sure they're gonna add their own twist into it. I'm interested to see where it goes because just like the Infinity storyline, how they skewed it for the cinema, I would like to see how this is turned and done for cinema, the Secret Wars. The X-Men. No one loves X-Men as much as I do. The original cartoon, I was happy that Disney brought it on Disney Plus, made a new
Mhm.
season of it. I have the graphic novel omnibus of it. So seeing Cyclops in the retro gear, awesome. It begs a question, and I gotta ask this: will we get Hugh Jackman again in his retro gear? I mean, those two were kind of always, butting heads in the show. I believe in the comics as well. The Sentinels in the background, him taking that thing off. That blast is like comic accurate.
Yeah.
Fox really did kind of nerf him, but then again, technology is significantly better 20 something years from those original Fox X-Men thing because you take his glasses off or that visor, he can destroy some shit. We're talking skyscrapers, buildings in an instant. So
Shit,
that's
planets,
interesting.
really.
Oh yeah, I'm very interested how they're going to incorporate the X-Men universe into the Avengers and everything. I just want to see how they're going to do all this their way. It is really sad to see Patrick Stewart and I can't remember the other guy named Magneto's character. They have gotten old, but I ain't gonna lie, Patrick Stewart kind of looked the same.
Yeah.
like, like that, like Magneto, you can see, like, damn, bro, you have aged since those first X-Men movies. Patrick Stewart, yo, why do you look the same? Like you've been looking like this since like the Star Trek days.
Yeah, we gotta get his,
Um,
night routine while his face still look the same.
Yeah. I will also say this. This is the last portrayal that we will see of Patrick Stewart after the Avengers Doomsday. He has stated and came out he will not be doing any more films or anything like this. So now it's more like, hey, if you are a fan of any of this, you should probably go see it because it could be due to health reasons. I'm not throwing anything out there. I'm just stating what he said by his people. This is his last hoorah. I'm a little bit more interested now seeing these little teasers because that's what the fuck they are. They're teasers. They are nothing but drumming up hype, and they did it the best way. They showed less and it brings more, it draws you in more rather than you showing so many little scenes that 9 times out of 10 probably ain't gonna be in the fucking film.
Yeah.
Most people don't even realize this. And you see trailers for movies and it gets you so hyped and whatnot, and then months later you go see the film, you don't even realize that at least 2/3 of the shit in that trailer ain't in the fucking movie. But I will admit, yes, it does have me excited. I would love to see how this is all tied together. I'm not going to give any spoilers because, like I said, this is based off of the Secret War storyline. You have tons of time to go read that storyline and get caught up, and you'll see, like, oh shit, okay, I see what Infamous was talking about. How are they going to go at this? It was
Yeah.
also recently, this is the last thing I got to say. It was also recently talked about that supposedly, this is a rumor, I don't know if it's true, Henry Cavill is supposed to be cast as the character to play the Beyonder. That's another key pivotal character towards this storyline. So I'm interested. Is it a day one interest? I don't know yet, but I'll kick it over to you. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, I really just had some more questions and then you went on a little rant. But do you think Marvel has done enough? Because we had such a ramp up to Infinity War and Endgame. Do you think they've done Doomsday justice in the ramp up to this movie? I mean, I don't know what else is slated to come out from Marvel this year before Doomsday. Because I just feel like it still feels a bit rushed. Or maybe I'm
Absolutely. Oh,
just
absolutely. No, you are feeling completely justified in that. To answer your question, no, I don't feel they've done it justice because I don't want to go down a whole tangent. The stuff with Jonathan Majors and other recent projects and everything going on, they're kind of like in a, oh man, we need to get this, we need to try to salvage, try to get things together. But yes, it does seem feel kind of rushed. I would even go so far as to say even bringing back Robert Downey Jr. is a rush play to
Oh,
get a
yeah, I
people
already
from.
said that that
Yeah,
was a desperate move.
completely desperate. But like I said, the storyline is what hooks me. There are many. I'm not gonna say that. There are certain storylines in comic book history that are just like my cousin says, "Mwah, chef kiss." Taking it from the comic book or graphic novel, however you want to put it, and putting it in a full on cinema mode, it begs the question. Damn, I got to see that. I got to see the
Mhm.
transitioning of that, comic to the full on screen. So yeah, I'm interested, but yes,
Do
it does
do
feel rough
you
across
do
the
you
board.
feel like this movie is gonna get Marvel back on track though, money making wise? Do you feel like this movie will do that? Cause I just looked it up. The only thing that I saw that's coming out, I mean, they got some The Punisher coming to Disney Plus as a TV show. Daredevil season 2 is coming. Wonder Woman that we discussed is coming out on the 27th. And other than that, it's the Spider-Man movie and then it's Doomsday. So there's not a lot of movies in the pipeline. And I could be missing something. Let me know in the comments below. But it's just Spider-Man. And I'm not watching Spider-Man. I'm done watching Spider-Man. I don't like Spider-Man movies. I like him
So
with
as far as I know, there is supposed to be a whole another trilogy of Spider-Man movies.
I'm not
I am
interested.
curious. I'm curious how that goes with Tom Holland's
No.
recent incident.
No.
But to
No,
answer
but
your question, it could go one or two ways. It could really truly reignite things for Marvel, but it will never be how it was with the original story with Robert Downey and the Infinity Stones. It will
well,
never
no,
be that.
that's not the question. The question is they gonna get back right money making wise?
If it's done right, if our suspicions are correct that it's kind of rushed and it just looks flashy and glamorous, you'll get the huge uptake for the first row people, the weekenders who go, and then it can kind of just slowly simmer and phase out. The term superhero fatigue, that is real. People have moved on, and I've talked about it before, how you are finally starting to see these production companies and studios start to make more original
Okay.
films and stuff
S-
that carry their own.
So you saying if it's done right. I am going to go ahead and put this out there. I think this is going to right the ship a little bit. And I think Doomsday is going to make buku money just off the rip that the Russo brothers are directing. And if you don't know who they are, Anthony and Joe, they are
Oh,
the ones that
oh, you
directed Infinity War and Endgame. So that alone, this movie is going to do good. And that's probably why there's so many rumors that this movie is going to be over 3 hours long
Oh,
because
see, I didn't know that. I didn't know the Russo brothers doing this. Oh, then I retract my previous statement. Oh yeah, it'll do good. I didn't know that.
my only thing that I'm kind of hung up on that this is poorly. and I could be wrong. It's just a 1-part movie, so it's gonna be through. I just feel like this should have been told just like Infinity War and Endgame over 2 parts, not necessarily. Well, no, that I would say back to back. I just would have thought this would have been over 2 movies. That's my only
So
hiccup. Or
so wait a minute. Hold on. From what I understand, there's supposed to be 2 movies, or has that changed? There was Avengers Doomsday, and then there was Avengers Secret Wars. That's why I
yeah,
said,
yeah,
this
but
is setting up.
I'm not taking into account Secret Wars because that's like a. I feel like the entirety of Doomsday should have been told over 2 movies. That's what I'm saying, and then Secret
Oh,
Wars will pick up after the 2 movies because I just feel like Doomsday has so much content. If you don't know Doomsday arc,
yeah, yeah, go read. But see,
it
my interpretation of it was Doomsday was setting up Secret
well,
Wars.
well
Doomsday is setting up the.
everything leads into Secret War. Yeah,
Well, I mean, I'm trying to see how can I put it without spoiling. It leads up to everything to Beyonder, and then
yeah.
Secret
I'm not.
Wars, the movie, will be the aftermath. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that, but I'm saying the
Okay, okay.
content up to that, I just don't think fits in one
It should have
movie.
been. It should
It's
have been
and
two
then
movies. Okay,
yeah, and
okay.
there's
I get
so
what you
many
mean.
characters that that's going to
Yes,
be
yes,
part
it
of
is.
Doomsday. That's another reason it should have been over 2 fucking movies. I could be wrong. Maybe Doomsday arc itself is over 2 movies, but I could have sworn it's Doomsday then Secret War. I could be wrong. I don't know, but
Yeah, that's as far as I remember it. So, but we could be wrong. People, do not
yeah,
come with your
it's
pitchforks and your torches in the comments.
I will say it has been a long time since I gave Marvel any type of attention. And yeah, so I have not been keeping up with they shenanigans just because they just not been on my radar. But like I said, I think Doomsday is going to correct the ship. The directors that they chosen are well proven, and they have done it once, not just once, but twice with Infinity War and Endgame. So they're well respected in the space, and Marvel do hold them to a high regard. And I'm sure they paid them like they paid Robert Downey Jr. a lot of money because they know they have to right the ship. The direction of these superhero movies that they've been pushing out is going in the wrong direction, and
Mhm.
they need Doomsday to right the ship and kind of course correct. But I think it will. It's going to be a big fan just off nostalgia. Like, look at the trailers. They're pulling on every fucking nostalgia. You know, Disney good for nostalgia. They are pulling on every nostalgia string they fucking can. And I will admit, Doomsday is probably going to get me to the theaters just because of the moment it would be. Now, if I get to the theaters and I watch over 3 hours and this shit is bullshit, listen, Disney's gonna be in a lot of fucking trouble because if this doesn't course correct like I think it will, they're gonna have to reevaluate. They already reevaluated this past year in 2025, but reevaluating 2026, and I know they put a lot of money in this movie. I don't know, man. I don't know. But let us know what you think below. Is this a day one watch in the theaters for you? Do you think this is gonna be set up well? Do you think they rushing it a little bit? And are you looking forward to seeing Robert Downey Jr. part of the Marvel cast once again, even though he's not going to be putting on an Iron Man suit? Maybe I don't know, but like I guess if Robert's there, it's going to get me there. So that's all that matters, I guess. But let us know if you disagree or agree with some of the points we made, and are you looking forward to December 18th? I think that was the date that it said. Yes, December 18th,
I think
2026.
yeah. What the
No,
fuck?
you said yes. But anyway, let us know in the comments down below.
And that's it for this video of Are You Not Entertained podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll never miss our next hot take. Until next time, are you not entertained?